It's very, very simple to get what you want, but it's not easy. It's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to be. And you're so damn busy waiting to feel like it, and you're never going to.
I know I'm probably going to get a lot of criticism for this, but we need to stop being so delicate. I want you to hear me out for a second, because I'm not here to promote dangerous, toxic masculinity. But right now, we live in a world of participation awards and telling people that we need to talk more about our feelings and be more in touch with our emotions. Where most of us, we just need to shut that negativity up and do what needs to be done. No, I'm not saying we need to avoid our emotions, we need to address them. But we have to understand that everyone feels pain, everyone feels suffering, and this isn't a justification to avoid our responsibilities. I'm saying that we need to accept our emotions, face it, and figure out what we can do about it, not what the world needs to do about it.
The problem is that most people, they can't get up in the morning. They ain't got no energy. They don't got the energy to keep up with me. I'm like, boo, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just ain't got the stamina. You just ain't got the energy. You can't smart everything. You can't outthink everything. Some stuff is just, you gotta be powerful. It's just some stuff that you gotta have stamina for. You just too slow. It just take you too long. You wake up, take you 3 weeks to do what it can take 24 hours to do. It don't make you a bad person, but you're gonna forever be average, because to be great, you got to keep up.
Stepping up as a man is security, it's safety. Our role is to provide and protect our women and our families. We have obligations to do this, and we need to learn to just do it based on obligations, not based on what we feel like. Emotional people, sensitive people, this is how we end up with mass shootings. This is how we end up with coward acts of walking around with weapons and hurting innocent people. These people, they have no discipline. These people, they've never done things due to obligation and due to what their role is as a man. Instead, they just think about themselves. They think about why the world is so harsh on them, why they have to deal with this and that. Those people are delicate cowards, and that's how it comes out bad. If we grow up learning discipline, obligation, and learning how to be an alpha male, then we can learn control. We can provide for those that need us. We can protect those that need us. When something goes wrong, who do you want to come around to your aid? An emotional, weak person, or that big, strong police officer, or that big, strong firefighter? We live in a world where we make people feel special about themselves being average. We reward these people with participation awards. Would you want these people protecting you when you need it, running your businesses, or protecting you and your family and your friends? No, you wouldn't. So why are we giving awards to these people to make them feel like they've done enough? People seek out respect, they seek out gratitude, but they're not willing to earn it. They wonder why people don't respect them and take them seriously when they've grown up being celebrated for being average and mediocre. People respect me. People are a little bit intimidated by me. I train hard at the gym, so I know I can become strong. I spent years learning how to fight, so I know I'm dangerous, and I work hard at my career so I can provide. I do these things so I can support and protect my friends and my family, and I'm proud of that. I don't go out and start fights or make people feel uncomfortable. I use these things so I can walk through life with confidence. I do these things so I can speak and people will listen. I can actually impact the world. I'm extremely nice to everyone. I have emotions. I smile. I cry. I don't ever look down on anyone or consider myself better than anyone. We are not cavemen. We shouldn't define status by physicality and finances. But that doesn't mean these things aren't important. Those things are ingrained in us from centuries of it being important. Now, you don't need to look like me. You don't need to do the things that I do. Nick Vujicic is one of the most inspiring people I have ever seen. He has no arms and no legs, but he lives a better life than 99% of us because he accepts his circumstances and he steps up regardless. This world is hard, this world is competitive, and whether you believe it or not, we are all in competition with each other, so the weak and inadequate will not make it. That is fact. When you don't get that promotion you wanted, well, that's because someone else got it. When you couldn't afford that house you wanted, well, someone else could. When you don't get the girl you wanted, that's because someone else got her. You can sit there and say it's not your fault, it's society's fault, or you can do something about it. Now, don't interpret this the wrong way. I'm not saying people should not have feelings or emotions. I'm not saying that people should bottle things up and try to deny their feelings. I'm saying the exact opposite. I'm saying that you do what needs to be done despite your hardships, despite your emotions. Who do you think should do these things when you're not feeling it? When we're sad, when we're emotional? Your wife? Your partner? Your kids? No, that's you. You have too many people depending on you. You can feel pain, you can feel hardship, but you do what needs to be done regardless. You show that you can control your emotion and control the outcome. Bravery is not having no fears. Bravery is having fears and doing what needs to be done regardless. I say these things as someone who has felt the darkness. I have no sympathy for people who spend their lives crying and complaining, saying, oh, this happened to me, and that's why I can't do this or have that. Those people are weak and they were never going to be able to do those things anyway. I've been inches away from having my car roll off a cliff. I've broken so many bones. I had bulimia for years, insomnia for years. I've been broke, in debt. I had my ex-wife leave me. I had to give away my best friends, my dogs. I've been suicidal. I went to doctors, I went to psychiatrists, I got medicated, I've had mentors, I've even had a spiritual healer work on me. But no one would ever know that, and no one ever has to. It doesn't involve them, it involves me. Through all those things, I still continue to grow and expand my career, my body, and relationship skills. We want so badly for people to listen and care so they can validate how hard our lives are, give ourselves a reason for being failures. All that isn't important when your family can't eat, when you're living on the street, when your wife leaves you, when your friends leave you. Life is too short to be delicate. We can sit there talking about our feelings until we're old, sad and lonely, or we can step up and live the life you want to live. This is your life. You are in control. You dictate how it goes. Despite the fears and pain, you are the one that's responsible for the end result. Now go out there and live your potential.
You gotta begin with the end in mind, so whatever your dream or your goal is, you gotta wake up every day to it. You gotta go to bed with it. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? You gotta read stuff. The music you listen to, everything you do, gotta pour into that dream. I didn't get to where I am. I didn't get here being lazy. I didn't get here binge watching TV. I didn't get here taking days off. I personally know what it takes. One day I made a decision that enough is enough. I'm tired of being average. I'm tired. I'm tired of being good. I'm tired. I made a decision. Enough is enough. It's showtime. In order for you to go from one level to the next level, in order for any woman to transition, for any man to transition, the thing that they want must be greater than the thing they currently have. You only transition from one level to the next when you're tired of the level you are. You don't belong at the bottom, and it's time for you to get your butt from down there. It's time for you to stop being comfortable at the bottom. Get your butt up and get to where you're supposed to be. Get where you belong. Do what you're supposed to do. Live like you're supposed to live. You gotta kill. Every single day of my life, I feel like giving 100%. Every single day, I don't have days where I don't feel like it. Why? Because I'm counting on me. My wife's counting on me. My son's counting on me. I don't have days to waste. And your grind has to match your dream. You can't play as much as you used to play. You can't go where you used to go. You can't do what you used to do. And now you gotta pick your grind up. And I need you to wake up every single day, and I need you to use your 24 hours like you've never used before.